So if we talk about PM Gatishakti and how this is helping the logistics sector and its integrated development, I mean, I can tell you this is the global best practice today, and we are definitely a leader in the world in adopting such an approach, which is very technology enabled, which is enabling the government at any level and every level to take decision basis the data. Today, the decision about infrastructure projects or development projects is just not taken on subjective basis or the understanding of an individual, but basis the data, basis the suggestions or options generated by the technology enabled platform. And on this National Master Plan, many of you might be aware, we have the GIS coordinates of every infrastructure asset in the country, whether created on the ground or it is lying underground. And when I say the underground infrastructure, it includes all pipelines, be it related to the gas, the slurry, water supply, sewers, cables, OFC, or even the power cables, right? All that infrastructure lying underground, that's mapped through the GIS coordinate. And then every other infrastructure, be it road, railways, terminals, multimodal logistics parks or terminals, be it depots, be it economic nodes, or even the social infrastructure, everything today is mapped on this National Master Plan. And besides this, the digital platform, which has entire data set, there is also an institutional arrangement at the highest level, which we are calling as empowered group of secretaries, headed by the cabinet secretary. It has 24 ministries represented by their principal secretaries, deliberating on this aspect and maybe taking policy decisions about infrastructure development. And below that, there's a critical level called network planning group. So the 7 infrastructure ministries, departments have come together, represented by their planning heads, right? And this group, evaluates every plan having a value or estimated cost of more than 500 crores being proposed by any one infrastructure department. And these projects are thoroughly dissected, evaluated, and then in a very time-bound manner, the suggestions, modifications, and improvements are suggested to the approving authority. And then the projects are being called as conforming to the Gatishakti principles. And when I say Gatishakti principles, that means they are more multimodal, they are providing last mile connectivity, they are having the optimal alignment undertaken or chosen. They also have the implementation problems foreseen and resolved in each such project. So these projects are evaluated from every perspective which is possible and which is relevant, and then the projects are being improved. This has also helped us in reducing the time of project development activities, which would have involves like surveying, feasibility study, doing the DPR and all, which would have taken maybe 6 months to sometimes 1 year, maybe more than 1 year also. Today, that activity is being done in just a matter of 15 days or maybe a month's time. Even the survey, sometimes better than the physical actual survey, is done just on the National Master Plan, that digital platform. And of course, it is followed by a ground truthing exercise. So that's another month's exercise maybe. So the entire project development activity has been compressed, had been rationalized, had been made much better today and more efficient as well, which is giving us a lot of results in form of saving of time and saving of the cost.